Let's begin with your feet hip to shoulder width apart. Place your hands on your lower dantian to start today and gaze off into the distance at your beautiful landscape that you're bringing with you into your practice. You can see around the peripheral vision, around the edges of your vision, the sides of the landscape, and just let it come in as you breathe standing here. And deepen your breath, really filling up your lower dantian. And as you exhale, squeeze in the lower dantian. With your next breath, go ahead and we'll do a natural respiration. Inhale your hands out and up. Exhale them down through center, bringing in the beautiful qi from your natural setting. And then stand with your feet, keep your feet where they are and bring your hands palms facing down in front of you. So you're standing in Wuji position. Feel the weight a little bit more in your heels to protect the lower back. You will still have the weight kind of on the 9 points of your feet, but just that little bit to help the tailbone root down and the spine elongate up. And breathe softly, gazing into the distance. Relaxed breathing, deepening it as you relax. What does the energy from the earth feel like from where you're imagining you are now? How does it feel? It moves up your legs into your lower dantian. And what does the energy from the sky bring down through the top of your head, through your baihui point? Give a little smile, feeling the joy of being in this space. Now bring your hands to your hips and turn your head to the left. What do you see? And as you bring your head back through center, looking at the details of this beautiful place, and then turning to look over the right. Inhale, come back to center. And as you gaze up, what does the sky look like? What's behind you? Coming back to center, gazing down and noticing the earth beneath your feet. Come back to center and turn and look over your left shoulder, gazing behind you as far as you can. Come back to center and gazing far behind you to the right. Returning to center. Gently move your head back as you gaze up and back. Bringing your head up again and tucking your chin, looking at the beautiful earth beneath your feet. Is it moist? Is it dry like a desert? Are plants growing there? Or is it just soil? Maybe pine needles. And bring your head back up. Bring your hands in front of you, one hand on top of the other for arm circles. Bringing your hands up overhead, gaze up at your fingers. And then turn your head to the left as you lower your hands back to start. Overlapping your hands again, bring them up, gazing up. And then release, gazing at the right fingers. Come back through center. We'll do one more time, gazing to each side. Feel the air moving through your fingers as you raise and lower them. Is it a cool day there? Is it snowy or sunny? Is there a warm rain? What is the air like? Spreading the wings to take flight. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders behind you, just squeezing back. And then bring the elbows up. Lift the fingertips up and draw the hands down through center. Again, squeezing the elbows back. Lift the elbows up and bring them down through center. This time, as you squeeze the elbows back, gaze to the left, opening the chest, taking in the fresh air, bringing the shoulders forward, lowering the elbows, and the hands follow. And this time, gaze over the right as you squeeze the shoulder blades back, opening the chest. Press the shoulder blades apart as you bring the shoulders forward, elbows lower, and the hands draw down. Go ahead and bring your feet together for both hands reaching down. Interlace your fingers in front of you, and if you feel unbalanced, it's okay to step your feet apart. Interlace your fingers and draw them up through center. And as you press them up overhead, gaze up and look at the sky above you. Are there puffy clouds? Is it overcast or bright blue? Fold forward at the hips as you come down. Bring your hands to the ground, bend your knees as much as you need, and then draw your hands up the outsides of your legs. Interlace the fingers again, bringing them up through center, all the way up above. And exhale, look at the beautiful view as you dive down. Connecting your hands to the earth energy by your feet. And draw the hands up again. Step your feet a little bit wider again. And we're going to do side bends, and you have a couple of choices. You can simply bring your hands by your thighs and lean to one side, holding that opening up on the side, and then repeating and doing it on the other side. Or you can do the full posture. Bring your left hand behind you, the back of your hand on your lower back. Inhale your right hand up and over and bring it behind your neck. Go ahead and just breathe softly as you lift up and then bend to the left, gazing at the ground beneath you. Feel the stretch all along the right side. Releasing heart heat. Come back to center. Realign your body. Switch your hands. The back of the right hand on the back, the left hand over, or you can just keep them on your thighs. Really elongate and then bend to the side, gazing at the ground by your feet. Have any animals scurried along? Do you hear any sounds around you? We'll do one more time each side. And bending to the left. Come back to center, release your hands, switch, right hand on the back, left hand over, elongating up and bending to the right. And come back to center, release your hands. Place them on your hips again, and we're going to do hip circles. We'll do 4 one direction and then 4 the other. This is 3, 4, and let's go the other direction. And 4. Great. Release your hands down and bring your feet together for knee circles. Get comfortable, and we'll do 4 one direction. Breathing softly as you turn. And now the other direction. Up, a little wobbly. And come back. Step your feet apart and we'll do old man stroking his beard. You'll start with your hands in the back, palms facing up, touching the spine. Sweep the palms around to the front, keeping them face up. Bring them in front of you and bring the arms out to shoulder height. Bend the elbows and stroke down. Bring your hands to your back, drawing the energy behind you. What's behind you in this beautiful space? And now you're going to bring in the energy in front of you, welcoming it in, bringing it down through your upper, middle, and lower dantian. We'll do that 2 more times. The hands behind, sweeping around. They come up and you draw the energy through your body, filling up with chi. And last time, sweep around. Hands come forward and up and down. Grand circulation. The feet come together if you're feeling very balanced. If you're feeling a little wobbly off center and with the imagination and the movement, it's a little kind of unsettling, go ahead and step your feet apart. And also, if at any time you need to let the imagination go, if you need to concentrate, that's fine. The energy of the space is still surrounding you. Bring your left hand to your hip and bring your right hand up and over. Turn to the left as you sweep down the outside of your left leg. Bring your hands across your toes and sweep up the outside of your right leg. Right hand on the hip, left hand comes out and up. Turn to the right, sweeping the right hand down. The outside of your right leg, the left hand, comes down over the toes and then up the outside of your left leg. Switch. Inhale the right hand up. Turn to the left. Sweep down the outside of the left leg, over the toes, up the outside of the right leg, bringing the hand to the hip. Inhale the left hand up, turn to the right, and sweep the left hand down the outside of the right leg, folding forward. The hand comes across the toes and up the outside of the left leg. Natural respiration. Feet come hip to shoulder width apart. Gaze into your space and inhale the hands out to the side. Bring them up and over, exhaling them down through center. Inhale, open. Bring in the chi. Exhale and move the chi through your body, bringing stagnant chi into the earth where it will be recycled and regenerated. Inhaling up, really filling your body up with this incredible, beautiful energy, and letting your old energy move down. Last one, inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, move your hands down through center. Take a moment to stand with your hands by your sides, the palms facing out, shoulders relaxed. If turning the hands this way is uncomfortable, you can just keep the hands kind of facing the thighs. Reconnect with your imagination before we move into the 8 silk brocades. Really picture and feel where you are. The natural energy that you're connecting with through your imagination. Check your alignment. Make sure that your tailbone is rooting down, your spine is elongating and lifting, and you feel aligned, and we'll begin. Inhale the hands out to the side and bring them up overhead. Turn the palms so they're facing the ceiling and lift your heels off the ground. Exhale the hands down as you set the heels back on the ground. Inhale the hands out and up overhead again. Just breathe softly, exhale and breathe softly as you lift your heels. And then lower the heels and lower the hands. We'll do that 2 more times. Bring the hands out and lift them up and over. Turn the palms to face the sky as you lift the heels off the ground. And lower the heels, lower the hands. Last time, connecting to the beautiful chi around you, noticing the colors, the shapes. And lower. Just a quick point, whenever we do the heel raises, if your balance feels off any particular day, you can raise one leg, right? So as your hands are up, you can lift the heel off one side. So please feel comfortable to do that. Drawing a bow to the left and the right, bring your feet together, check your alignment. Bring your hands in front of you, crossing at the wrists, a nice big circle, gathering in the chi energy. Place your weight into your right foot. Turn to the left and step to the left and notice, oh, What's over here? What do I see now? Drawing back your right hand. And put your weight in the back foot and step the feet back together, bringing your hands palms down by your lower dantian. Cross the hands again in front of you in a nice big circle. Weight in the left foot. And turn to the right and step a small step to the right. The right hand comes up, the left draws back as you gaze fully at this beautiful setting that has been hiding to your right. Maybe you gazed at it through your peripheral vision and now you see it full on. Bring your hands back to chest height at center and press them down by your lower dantian. We'll do that one more time each side, bringing the arms up, weight in the right foot. Step to the left as you turn and keep the left arm in front of you at shoulder height and the right draws back. Gazing and seeing the natural beauty around you. Shift your weight back, come back to center, and bring the hands by the lower dantian. Hands come up again, weight in the left foot, turn to the right, and feel the earth beneath your feet, the breeze through your fingers. Are there any smells that you love? Shift your weight back, hands come to the chest and then press down. Gazing backward. For this, you're going to go ahead and bring your right hand, both hands will be actually in loose fists by your side. We'll start with that. And you're going to bring the right hand will come back and press back, and the left hand will go forward, really reaching through your pinkies and your thumbs. Curl your fingers gently, bring them back by your waist. And then you're going to go ahead and press the left hand back, the right hand forward, really reaching in front and behind. Curl your fingers and draw back. One more time each side. As you turn and gaze, really look at the space around you. As you curl your fingers and come back, draw in that energy. Exhale, reach out and touch and feel the air and the space. Curl the fingers and come back to starting. And release your hands. Penetrating heaven and earth, and I did one out of sequence, so I apologize for that. We're going to go ahead and bring your palms face up in front of you. At chest height, you're going to press the right hand down and the left hand is going to reach for the sky. Draw in the heavenly and earthly chi around you as you bring the hands, palms facing each other, back through center. At chest height, rotate the right hand up and the left presses down. Make a point to really stretch your abdomen, your torso, clearing that heat, giving space for your organs. Come back through center and the right hand goes down again as the left hand presses up. Draw in chi from your natural wonder and reverse. Inhale, both hands back to center. Turn both palms down and close. Clearing heart fire. You can do this two ways, much like we did the side bends. You can literally just bring one hand up and stretch from a standing position. Elongate, letting the other hand slide down the outside of the thigh, bending the arm and coming back. So that's one way to clear the heart fire. The full posture, you're going to come almost into horse riding stance, not so wide, and you're going to bend your knees. The hands are on the thighs, and you're going to lean. We're going to lean to the left, really opening up the right arm straightens, and feel that expansion. This has the added benefit of strengthening the tendons and the sinews. It does a lot more than that, but we can think about that with the spring season. In winter, we would focus on the bones and so on. And come back upright in center and lean again to the left, feeling that stretch. And you can gaze around you. What do you see as you breathe and move with all of this natural chi? And come again to the right. And back to center. Slowly come up. Put your weight to either left or right foot and step back to center. We're going to go ahead and do punching with the left and the right fist. With this, I want you to really feel an elongation coming from the shoulders as you push forward and drawing back as you come in, really working on this core area. The elbows, hand, arm, that all kind of follows. So get comfortable, and we're just going to press the left hand forward, really reaching forward and drawing it back in. And then press the right hand forward. Bring the right hand back. This is a beautiful coiling move for the spring. Coming back to center. And then pressing forward with the right. Feel that elongation all through your arm. We're going to do that one more time each side, and I want you to feel the energy coming up through the earth, through your legs, all the way through your arm, gathering strength from the natural setting you're imagining around you, giving you power, controlled power though, right? Not this scattered aggressive power that we often bring when we get angry, but it's this controlled power to prevent anger. Release. Bending forward and back. You can have your feet apart if you feel like you want to have a little bit better balance, or if you're wanting to challenge yourself, you can bring your feet together. Either way is fine. The nice thing about the feet a little bit apart is as you go back, it's going to really open up the hip flexors here a little bit. So begin with your hands on your thighs and slowly fold forward, sliding your hands down your legs and hang gently. Look between your legs behind you if you're forward enough. If you're not forward enough, that's okay. Just kind of let your head hang heavy and gaze where it does. And then bring your hands to the outsides of your legs as you slowly uncurl and come back to standing. Place your palms on your lower back, elongate your spine up, and then gaze back. Make sure not to compress in your lower back too much. Really lift up. And come back with your hands on the front of your thighs. Slide down. Fold sculpting down, and press your hands on the earth. What does it feel like? What do you notice between your fingertips, on the palms of your hands? And if your hands can't reach, just what do you feel at your feet? Bring your hands to the outsides of your legs and curl up. Hands on the lower back again, lift up and gaze back. Really reach with your eyes backward as well. So good for your eyes. We'll do that 2 more times. Hands slide down your legs. This time, if you would like, you can cross your hands and hold on to the opposite elbow. And really bend your knees enough that you can feel a release in your lower back. Release your hands and let them sweep up the outsides of your legs as you come back up to standing. Palms of your hands on the lower back as you reach up and back, gazing behind you. Come forward and notice the horizon, what you see as you fold down. What do you see and notice? As you hang, what do you hear? What do you smell? Do you smell pine needles warmed by the sun? The light floral aroma of pakaki flowers? The dirt that's wet from a rain that just cleared? Bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs and roll up. And come back to standing. And now we'll do vibrating the heels. We'll do one sequence. The first move, we'll inhale our hands up through center, gazing up. And then as you lower the hands, bring the palms to your lower back. Lift your heels off the ground as you gaze into the beautiful horizon. If you need to, you can gaze at the ground a little bit in front of you. Lower your heels. Raise your heels again. Remember to keep your weight centered over your feet. Try not to come too far forward or back. Just feel the secure power of your feet. And remember, you can raise one foot at a time. That's perfectly fine. Really raise the heels off the ground, giving your toes, the ligaments and tendons all around your toes, a beautiful massage, strengthening those muscles. Lower down, preventing arthritis, right? Rheumatoid arthritis can be very painful for many people. This helps stave that off. Lift the heels. And release. Natural respiration. Bring your hands out and bring them up. Exhale. We'll do 3 more breaths, your chance to draw in. Imagine this beautiful white chi coming in, nourishing your body. Pure, clean, natural energy that will help your body heal when you go to sleep. And if you still have time in your day, it will energize you and clear your mind for the day. Inhale the hands out and up. Exhale, bring them down to your lower dantian. Close your eyes, step your feet together. Just for a moment, I'll check the time. I think we have time for meditation to end the practice. I have a beautiful meditation. And release. go ahead and get a seat. Make sure you feel comfortable and that your feet can touch the ground. Your hands can be on your thighs, or they can be, kind of in your lap, nestled right there in your lap. Just go ahead and get comfortable. We're going to be doing the microcosmic orbit, that circle that we do within our body. I'm going to give you a new cue today, though, that is really powerful for containing the chi you've just generated. You can do this every time. It's just up to you to gauge how you feel and if you want to put that much effort into it, because it does take quite a bit of focus. We'll do a little practice before we begin the meditation. With the microcosmic meditation, you always, as you remember, as you inhale the chi energy, you picture it coming down the front of your body. As you exhale, you picture it coming up the spine, up the back of the head, back to the top. One of the medical Qigong exercises you can do is to squeeze in the perineum as you are moving the chi back up to the top of your head. This really helps contain and hold the chi in the lower dantian. It does take focus though, right? Because you're squeezing that entire region. You'll squeeze in the lower abdomen, the perineum, and just really pulling that energy, just holding that energy as you draw it back up. I'm not going to cue it. I'm going to let you just know. We'll do a little practice. I'll see if you have any questions before we do the meditation. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. You can close your eyes. And I'm not going to give any visualization at first. We're just going to practice that breath. So you're going to inhale at your own rhythm, drawing the energy down the front of your body as you inhale. And when you exhale, you're going to squeeze the perineum, the lower sex organs there, and let that energy come up your spine and the back to the top of your head, and then release. As you inhale, you let the lower abdomen puff out, the chi come down, and as you exhale, you squeeze in, containing this chi, visualizing the chi moving up the back. All right, and I'll pause and see if you have any questions. This is also incredibly powerful for incontinence, for preventing hemorrhoids, a lot of physical benefits in addition to the energetic chi benefits. So are there any questions about that particular physical movement or the visualization? Yes, thank you for that reminder. Say the letter N and hold the tongue there. Yes, thank you. Great reminder. I'm sorry, I forgot that. So just say N, the tongue touches to complete that internal circuit. Other questions? All right, play around with it. If it feels like you just want to meditate today, and then when you do it on your own, you'll practice the breathing exercise, that's perfectly fine. It is a wonderful tool to add to your practice. It has so many benefits, medical benefits and emotional benefits of containing and holding what you need to nourish your body. I invite you to give it a go when you have the mindset to do so. All right. Yeah, go ahead. You do. You don't have to say N. I just tell you to say N to know where the tongue goes. Once the tongue is placed, you let go of the N. You just have, okay, my tongue is where it needs to be, and that's sufficient. Great question. Any others before we begin? All right, let's go. Close your eyes again if you open them. And just take a deep breath in, filling up your lower abdomen. And that umbrella of your diaphragm reaching around and expanding. And at your own pace, a deep, slow exhale, squeezing back in. And as you're ready, you'll inhale again. And exhale. And you're going to be inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, remembering to keep your tongue touching where you've set it. And as you inhale, you visualize the qi moving down the front of your body. And as you exhale, you're going to envision the qi moving up the back of your body, this beautiful light energy. And with each inhale, as you're moving the qi down, try to deepen the inhale as much as you can, as long as you're relaxed. And with each exhale, try to make it a little bit longer than your inhale, watching the qi move up your back. If your gaze wanders away from the qi moving down the front and moving up the back, just bring it back gently. Nudge your focus where it needs to be. Our minds love to wander. That's why we practice focusing, gathering our attention. As you continue to inhale and exhale, with the inhales, visualize the qi moving down your body like rain gently flowing through the leaves of a tree. And as you exhale, the qi rises up the back like steam, lifting up and spreading and filling your entire body as it moves up. The gentle rain falling down as you inhale, bringing the qi down into your lower dantian. And the qi rising like steam, moving up the back of your body to the top of your head. And just continue to breathe and focus on this beautiful pattern. Give a little smile inside or actually outside as you're moving your qi. This playful joy that gives a further energy to your qi. Visualizing the qi falling like rain as it moves down with your inhale. And watching it rise like steam with your exhale up the back of your body. We'll just do a couple more circuits. And we'll end the meditation with 2 deep abdominal breaths. Inhaling, filling up, expanding your lower dantian as the air comes in. And exhaling, letting go. One more time, inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. Wriggle your toes and wriggle your fingers. Roll your wrist, open your eyes. Come back to the present. Maybe do a couple shoulder rolls back and forth.